Spanish Harlem, also known as El Barrio and East Harlem, is a neighborhood in Harlem. Spanish Harlem is one of the largest predominantly Latino communities in New York City. The primary business hub of Spanish Harlem has historically been East 116th Street from 5th Avenue headed east to its termination at the FDR Drive. Spanish Harlem was one of the hardest hit areas in the 1960s and 70s as New York City struggled with deficits, race riots, urban flight, drug abuse, crime, and poverty. Tenements were crowded, poorly maintained, and frequent targets for arson. In 1969 and 1970, a regional chapter of the Young Lords, which was recognized from a neighborhood street gang in Chicago by Jose Chacha Jimenez, ran several programs including a free breakfast for children and a free health clinic to help Latino and poor families. Many famous artists have lived and worked in Spanish Harlem, including the renowned timbalero Tito Puentes. 110th Street was renamed Tito Puentes Way. El Museo del Barrio was founded in 1969 by a group of Puerto Rican artists, educators, community activists, and civic leaders. It is located at the top of Museum Mile in the Upper East Side, a neighborhood also called El Barrio, and is the only museum dedicated to the celebration of Puerto Rican, Latin American, and Caribbean cultures. The museum features an extensive collection of pre-Columbian and traditional artifacts, particularly a large permanent Tiano exhibit, as well as the 20th century arts and crafts. About 80% of the permanent collection is art made by Puerto Ricans. There are often temporary exhibits on Puerto Rican and Latino modern art. The museum also sponsors numerous festivals and educational programs throughout the year. The Museum of the City of New York is an art gallery and history museum founded in 1923 to present the history of New York City and its people. In 1982, the museum received the 100-Year Association of New York's Gold Medal Award in recognition of outstanding contributions to the City of New York. It is located at the northern end of the Museum Mile section of 5th Avenue in Manhattan between 103rd and 104th Streets facing Central Park. The brick and limestone building it occupies was designed by Joseph J. Freelander in a Neo-Georgian style. Construction began in 1928 and was completed in 1930. The museum's collections include paintings, drawings, prints, and photographs featuring New York City and its residents, as well as costumes, decorative objects and furniture, toys, rare books and manuscripts, marine and military collections, police and fire collections, and a theater collection, documenting the golden age of the Broadway theater.